coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Yeah. Man, I hope this audio is right because y'all saying that my audio was low. I don't understand it. I listened to it on my joint. It don't seem like it was low. So y'all let me know what's going on, man. Hopefully, y'all can hear me testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? I don't know, man. But anyway, man, how y'all doing? Big love, TBP Nation. Stand up, man. Salute. We out here. We on the road to 150K. Let's go. Let's get it. Please get into your contacts. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's go, man. Let's put this thing out there. As soon as we get to 150K, we're going to have a great festivities, extravaganza, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have a big old meet and greet, man, so all us can congregate, fellowship, and celebrate this positive movement that we got going on over here, man. And possibly, man, help save some lives. Let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up. Salute, man. We out here. Hey, look. I tell y'all all the time, man, in prison, man, like I say, size does not mean as much in prison to people that it do on the street. I'm just put it that way. It does make a difference. It can make a difference, but it's not to say all, to be all. Because I done known some little guys, man, with hearts this big and some little dudes, man, that'll give you that work. And then, you know, like I tell you all the time, if all else fails, man, you know, the great Bethlehem is the equalizer. You know what I'm saying? And you have dudes that have enough heart to pick that thing up and use it. And then you have dudes that have enough sense to understand that they will pick that thing up and use it. So they're going to get the same amount of respect as anybody else that's carrying it on that type of level, right? And then you got little bitty dudes, man, that really just got, I don't know, I say it's a size complex, but they say it ain't. It's just their heart, and they going to rumble anyway. I've met several of them over the years. Several of them. Little bitty jokers, man, they just go hard. And I'm going to tell you about my little bro, man, my little homie, man, my little guy, man. I spoke on him on some other videos, man, but I'm talking about my little brother, Knockout, man. Knockout, man, I'm going to tell you, Knockout is one of them type of dudes, man. I met Knockout on Sussex 2, I believe, probably like in 2008 or 9, right, when I was getting ready to be shipped up there in the mountains. So, Knockout ain't nothing but probably about 5'6", 135 pounds, man. If that, you know what I'm saying? If that. And his nickname is Knockout. That's the only name I know him by, is Knockout, right? So I remember when I first met him, but he a little dude, but he got a full, thick beard. You know what I'm saying? Little, small frame dude, brown skin, full, thick beard. Cool youngin', right? So I remember being in the pod with him on Sussex, man, and I remember first hearing his name, hey, Knockout, look who they talking to. And little, you know, and he walked with confidence. He walked like he, you know what I'm saying, like he bought that. And he was. Knockout is no nonsense. He always trying to get some money. He always putting a hustle down. He always doing this and that, trying to flip. He like that weed. He like to smoke that reefers. He like to smoke that reefers, but he is also smart enough to know if he can touch some reefers, he'll flip some so he can keep some and keep making money and smoke at the same time. He one of them type of jokers. He's a hustler too, not just a dude that just like to smoke weed, because there's a difference. You got dudes in there like to smoke that reefer and they don't even, you know what I'm saying, try to hustle. Now they just spending their money doing this, doing that, just buying reefers. Knockout was one of the dudes, he gonna try to flip his money. He gonna try to make some money and take care of his own habit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call a hustler. That's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? That's not a fiend. That's not a dude that's just a slave to a drug or nothing. He gonna do what he gotta do to make sure he can take care of his own habit. Right? This is the type of dude Knockout was. So I can remember the first time just watching them and seeing, because I watch and peep everybody that's around me, because I got to know who I'm dealing with if I got to deal with them. And at this time, I'm getting a little reefer, so he come to get reefer or whatever, or anybody, I got to know who I'm dealing with. But I always had a good rapport with him. He got a good energy. He seemed like a good dude. He ain't on no skullduggery, no larceny, no tomfoolery, nothing. He a straight up little bro, you know. So the first time I seen him in the altercation was, we be out there at Sussex 2, you waiting to get in the shower, man, before count time. Everybody waiting because it's only a certain amount of showers. So everybody waiting to get in the shower, man. Everybody call, I'm next in this shower. I'm next in that shower. This is how it go. So the problem come in when you get dudes who want to get in that shower. They want to be gunning the brawl. They want to be paying attention to the brawl. They want to stay in the shower for 30, 45 minutes. That's unacceptable, man, when you got dudes that's not into that tomfoolery and is really trying to get a shower. That's unacceptable, man. Get on out the way. Get in the shower, pick and roll, man. Wash yourself off. Get up out there. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But you have dudes that'll try to prolong that because they're fiending over the broad or whatever the case may be. So it came down to the situation where Knockout said he was next in the shower. Another dude said he was next in the shower. The other dude was persistent. Knockout tell him, nah, man, I'm next in the shower, right? Dude like, no. Knockout, you know, and told him, hey, man, he better not get in that shower. I'm telling him, I'm next in the shower, woo. So he at the table, you know, with his shower stuff, but he kicking in and talking to other people. So while he doing that, the other dude get out the shower, and the dude that said he was next in front of Knockout, he go get in the shower immediately. So as Knockout is talking and kicking it, dude's like, man, dude got in the shower. Knockout's like, who? What? Knockout get up, go over there to the shower and tell him, man, what you doing, man? I told you I was next in the shower. The dude saying, nah, I was next, man. Woo. They going back and forth. So Knockout said, all right. Knockout leave, come back to the table, get himself together. Because normally when dudes waiting to go in the shower, they might got their shower shoes on or something like that. Some dudes don't. Some dudes still have their boots on. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Knockout came back. Oh, I'm getting ready to knock him out. No pun intended. Knockout, get ready to knock him out. So he come back, get you know, booted, suited and booted. Pull up to the shower, told dude get out the shower. Dude said, man, yeah, man, I ain't getting out the shower, man. F you or whatever he said, but he in the shower. Man, Knockout pull the door and go up in that joint, and all you heard is boop, bop, boop, 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 bop, bop, boop, 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 boop. Next thing you know, Knockout come up out that joint. Man, you look over there at the shower, see the shower got the stall to cover like half of your body, like from your knees up to probably about your chest, depending on how tall you is. But you can see dude's feet and all of that, right? Man, when Knockout finished walking out that shower, that dude was laid down in the shower, man. You can see his see his whole body, man. Water just running across, some little blood going down the drain. Knockout the went in there and gave him the business, you know what I'm saying? In the shower. So dude's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Knockout the knot boy. So he in the shower, knocked out with the water running across something. The water ain't even wake him up yet. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy work. This the first time that I'm seeing him put in some work, you know what I'm saying? But this is what, you know what I'm saying? So he ended up, eventually, when it was all over, I think he got locked up. He got locked up. I don't know if dude told the people seeing it on Sussex 2, they had the cameras. They can run the cameras back either way. But he ended up getting locked up, so I don't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? The next time I see him, months and months later, is when I'm coming out of segregation from the hole, getting straight on the bus, getting ready to go up here in the mountains of Wallace Ridge, right? He also on that bus, coming out of segregation, getting ready to go up to Wallace Ridge, you know what I'm saying? He done had a different situation. I done had a situation. They get ready to send us on up the mountains, right? So, boom. He getting on the bus, I'm on the bus, right? They loading the bus up. So, when the whole bus is loaded, they waiting for one guy to get on the bus. And they saying the dude is protesting. He coming from out of the medical unit. Something going on with him. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the dude that he knocked out. They done had to beat this dude up, the COs. I ain't gonna say had to. I don't want to even frame that like that. They have beat the dude up. Got him cuffed up, chained up. He's supposed to be medicated up because I guess he done played some type of crazy role there. They done sent him here, there. So he's zooted up. You know what I'm saying? Zooms and wham-whams, Thorazine and Maxine. He zooted it up. He messed up. You know what I'm saying? And he chained up and they picking him up. They literally dragging him to the bus. You know what I'm saying? And put him on the bus because he out of his mind, bro. He on some type of medication that's strong as I don't know what. And they got him, he don't even know where he at. But he know he don't supposed to be getting on no bus. So he had been fighting the people. They done beat him up. Man is, you know what I'm saying? He don't even, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even in no type of shape to be fighting them. They know something is wrong with him. They know he on medication. And still you trying to send him to the mountain. Lesson. This will let you know how the system don't care nothing about your life. The man is medically induced. He messed up, and you still trying to send him to the mountains. Then he refuses. He's not that type of going out of his mind that he know that he don't want to go up in no mountains. He don't want to get transferred. He in the medical unit. They still beat him up and put him on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That turned out to be the dude that on my bus ride from Sussex to Wallace Ridge, the dude who died. He died on that trip. He died. He literally died. Dude in his 20s. You know what I'm saying? Because they put the handcuffs on him so tight that it cut off his circulation. He medically messed up with whatever they'd have been feeding him, Thorazine or whatever it was, you know, and he messed up. And he ended up, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what you call it, you know what I'm saying, you know, hemorrhaging or whatever it is, but he died on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Which was crazy work. That was the same bus that Mac was on, and Mac looking at the man laying in the floor, cuffed up, turning purple, limbs swollen up, legs swollen up. You know, he was a light-skinned dude. He turning purple. He literally turning purple. I'm literally telling the bus driver, you got to stop this bus, man. This dude been laying in, and we going up in the mountains. We hitting hills and turn. This man is sliding on the floor this whole ride. These is 3, 4, 5 hour rides. And they don't do nothing to aid this dude. They can't stop the bus. We can't stop the bus. We not authorized to stop the bus. But man, you got somebody back here, man, that might be dying, man. This man, he eventually died, you know. And that was the dude that Knockout had knocked out in the shower, right? So we get there to Wallace Ridge, and they started getting seated, you know, assigning rooms or whatnot. I ended up going somewhere else. Knockout went somewhere else. After I stayed over there for a little while, I didn't even stay over there long, maybe a month or two. They moved me for whatever reason because they was moving people around, and they put me in the cell with Knockout, right? So I go in the cell with Knockout. He become my cellie, right? Yeah, I remember you young. Yeah. So I'm telling him, I could remember distinctly telling him, man, I ain't got no pillow. I ain't got no pillowcase, no bed, and no nothing. They ain't had nothing in the cell for me. They put me in the cell. They ain't even got nothing for me, just a mattress. So I remember going to hit the button to tell them to bring me my stuff, and Knockout was like, no, don't do that. And I hit it already. And that's when I found out where I was for sure, because they came on that joint on the loudspeaker and said, you know, the N-word, what you hitting that button for? I'm like, what? So I'm getting ready to hit the button and tell man, what you say? And Knockout said, no, don't do it. And he started explaining to me how racist they was, especially over on this side in the block that he was in, and how they doing this and doing that. They gonna cross you out. And I'm like, man, what? And it's like you in the twilight zone when you up here with these racists, man. They think they got carte blanche, man. They think they can talk to you any kind of way, do anything they want to do to you, and you can't do nothing about it, which for the most part, they could because they had the power. They had the guns. They got the dogs. You know what I'm saying? You could die up this joint, literally, at the hands of them. That's how they was carrying it. So it was just crazy to me, man. So me and Knockout, we staying there, man. We started getting cool, man. And he started saying, yeah, man, everybody tell me, man, you can box and everything, man. You know, man, hey, man, I like to fight, man. I got hard and everything, man. And I got you know, I could punch. I could function a fight, you know. And he showed me his hands busted all up, even worse than mine. His hands is busted up, you know what I'm saying? Because he been fighting all his life. He been fighting the whole time he been locked up. So he was like, man, but I know how to fight, but I ain't got the technical, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said, I learned that. And I'm like, put your guards up. Let me show me how your stance is. And he showed me and everything. He look all awkward. So I'm like, well, what you do? What's your first move when you get to take it? He said, I take off first. I said, well, that's a good thing. He said, yeah, but and he just showed me in his punch, and I see he little, but he got power. He got, you know what I'm saying? You know these things. He got a thump on his joint. So I said, well, look, I'm going to show you some things, right? You know what I'm saying? That's going to, you know, put you in a better position where, because you got power, you know, you got the heart, and, you know, if you use these things correctly, you know, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, fight ain't going to last that long. Especially if you hit first, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So I had him up there, man, and I was showing him how to, you know, throw the jab properly, you know, how to throw the 1-2, how to throw the hook, you know, put your torque in it, you know what I'm saying, all this and all that. So I was working with him. We was cool. We started, you know what I'm saying, going half on stuff, man, because we up here, we thugging, man. We in no man's land. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, look, man, let's try to get this. At this time, I was smoking cigarettes. So we like, man, we try to get this tobacco. We don't go half. We getting the food together, man. We up in this joint frying sausages on straight fire, and on a bone, making bones, frying sausages, fixing meals. All of this, all of that, man. So that was like my little bro. He became like my little bro. He cool. I like him, you know what I'm saying? And he got hard. You know what I'm saying? On this joint, same thing though, but he like that. He just a little dude, but he ultra aggressive. You say one thing wrong to him, he on your top. And then he plotting to take off on you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna let you know straight up. And he a little dude, but like I say, he got a full beard. He like, man, look, man. Hey, man, watch your mouth, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey, don't talk to me like that. And he gonna take whatever they say. Oh, hey, who you talking to? But he getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Next time he see you, he gonna be like, hey, look, and he gonna take off on you. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? That's what he known for. That's why they call him knockout, because he hit first and usually hit last. You know what I'm saying? But he had the hot. He don't care how big you is, how tall you is, how much you weigh. Man, knockout gonna rumble you if you trying to rumble. He gonna fight you. He'll go lock in the cell with you, which I told him, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, bro. You too little for that, man. Go in the cell with no big dude or nothing like that. Even if you can handle him and you ain't scared, you got heart. But if he grab you in them little cells, bro, he can handle you. You know what I'm saying? But he just had that type of heart where he won't trip it. You know what I'm saying? It won't nobody gonna tell knockout, come on, let's go in the cell, and he ain't gonna go. He gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And I told him that's not a good decision, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, they might have that thing. But he won't scared to pick that up and use it neither. But I'm also trying to give him good game and let him know, hey, bro, you do that, bro, you might, you know what I'm saying? You got a date that you can see to get out. You might not never get out. You know what I'm saying? You got it. But he just one of them type of dudes. He got heart, and he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't just gonna bow down to no another man. And when you a man's man, you understand that, man. I mean, who is you? Man, you put your pants on just like me. You bleed just like me. You eat just like me. Who is you? You know what I'm saying? Try to tell me what to do when I'm already under these people rules and regulations. Man, you better get up. You know, that's the way you feel when you a man. Man, a non-joke ain't gonna tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he liked that. So he ended up getting the rumbling. You know what I'm saying? One day, I think I was in the cell, he get the rumbling with a dude and took off with a dude in the pod over some spade game. Pop, poop, pop, poop. Laid him out, then took him on up out there, packed the stuff up, boom. I don't see him no more. You know what I'm saying? My little dude gone. I run back into him all the way years and years later now when I'm getting ready to go, when I'm on out of way right before I'm getting ready to make parole, but knockout come on the joint. But he all the way down in the other building, right? But I see him when going to yard, you know, hey man, your old celly up here, knock over in your old celly up here, bang. So we get on the yard, we holler through the fence, we chop it up. You know what I'm saying? You need something, because I was there before him, so that's customary. You know what I'm saying? You got a little brother, you got a homie, you got somebody that's cool with you, and they come on the compound, and you already been on the compound, and you already established, and you already got things. You ask them, do they need something? If they do, you give them a little care package to make sure that they all right. Wait till they get their property, this, that, and the third, and you keep it moving. That's what real soldiers do. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, 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 give them a little care package, man. Got, you know, tell them this, that, and the third. Man, I'm down here, man, you need me, woo, woo. Man, it won't even a good month and a half, man. Knock somebody out there in that joint. Boop, bop, boop, boop. Somebody said something, and he done took off on him, which is normal in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because you go to a new camp, and dudes might have heard about you, but a lot of dudes might not have heard about you. Dudes might think this is you, and they might not know it's you. Dudes might think it's just rumor, and then dudes got to be shown that it's real. And he do that. He gonna pick one. They get out of line. The first one, he gonna sacrifice. He gonna put it on you. He gonna go ahead and go on back in the back and do his time and come on back out and ready for the next one. You know what I'm saying? Little Joker got heart, man. I'm telling you, man. Knockout got heart, man. So it was known and started getting known. Hey, man, that little dude right there, man. Knockout. Yeah, he ain't got that name for nothing. And show his grits grosses, man. Knockout was whooping him, man, back to back. Every time I turn around, they say, man, hey, look, your little homie back in the hole, man. Who? Knockout, man. What happened, man? He done knocked somebody out in the kitchen. He done took out somebody in the kitchen, man. So this is what he do. So after a couple of fights he had on this joint, his name ringing there, dude should get the picture. I remember he moved down to my side now when he come out the hole. But I'm in this block, he next door. Right? So I can see him when we go to wreck and everything. He done got back into working out, and then he'll work out. He'll work out hard. He be burping and jogging, and he be doing his thing. But he just little. He ain't gonna really get no size. He's still 135. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna really get no bigger. So I can remember he ended up having an altercation or some type of disagreement with the Bama Beast. Now, remember I spoke about Beast in prior videos. Now, Beast is a big old Bama, man. Big old country Bama, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the name Beast. That's the same joker that was working with me, passing the food and stuff out. But Beast is a different type of dude, man. He gone too. He weird. He the one to make all the food, sell all the food, but he be stealing food from the kitchen and incorporating it with real food like dudes don't know. So you buy food from Beast, you might be eating bulk meat and don't even know you're eating bulk meat because he using bulk meat to stretch the meals. You dig? So crazy. He the one that had the stove, the oven, the cooking. So dudes was in it. It ain't hurt his business. He making money. You know what I'm saying? And he oppress dudes and get up on dudes that owe him money. He real aggressive because he big. And in the country, man, I'm talking about he goes outside. I don't care if it's raining. Sometimes they'll call wreck when it's raining. I don't care if it's snowing. I don't care if it's cold. I don't care if it's... Bro, if they open that yard, he going every time they open the yard. And he go out there and lift weights. He's strong as an ox. He lifting everything on the way by. Like a big country Bama that he is. But he won't wear no shirt. As soon as he hit the yard, he taking everything off. If it's cold, I never seen him with a coat on. He don't wear no coats. If it's snowing or raining real hard and they call child, he going. He don't miss no meal neither. That because he's stealing over there. That's what. He don't miss now meal. He going and he gonna be the only one with no coat on. Rain, snow, sleet, or shine, he ain't gonna put no coat on. He on short sleeves, everything. Had the joint button all the way down to here. And he gonna walk, he be the big Bama with no coat on. That'd be him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he is. I don't know where he get that from, but that's how he is. But like I say, he'll balk, he'll get in dude's face. He done been in several rumbles, but he done took some L's too. Because he used his size, but just because you big and strong don't mean you can fight. And he couldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? But he would fight. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. He couldn't fight, but he would fight. And he had some wins against Bama's that couldn't fight too. He just overpowered once he gets his hands on him. The Bama strong as a bull. Some type of way, Knockout was leaning on somebody to owe him some money. And that dude owed Beast some money. And Beast telling him, man, you gonna pay me. I don't care nothing about who you owe. All this bullshit. And the dude tell Knockout, man, I can't pay you because Beast said I got to pay him and just let me wait and pay you. Knockout like, nah, I'm Beast, whatever, man. You better give me my money. You know what I'm saying? He don't tell you when to pay me. He was like, man, but he's saying this. So Knockout approached Beast and asked him about it. Beast must not have knew. Beast probably looking at him, man, you little tiny little flea. You better not, man, you going to give my money. And running his mouth. Shh. Big mistake. Big mistake. Man, Knockout came on our side. He came on our side. Brought another little homeboy with him. Went up to Beast cell. Told him hold the door there. He said, man, you trying to see me, man? I done told you about running your mouth, man. I don't know who you think you talking. You trying to see me? Wait. Goes up in the cell. Boop, bop, beep, 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 boop, 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 bop, bop, bop. Put it on Beast. Went up there and he went in there at 135 pounds, 5'6", and whooped a 5'11", 240-pound Beast. Yeah, no pun intended. Yeah, he whooped them, knotted them up and everything. Came up out of that joint unscathed. Go on back to his. Man, everybody on the comment, man. Hey, man, man, knock out whoop Beast up in the set. Yeah, whooped them good. You know what I'm saying? And Beast aware he is, he ain't gonna check in, he ain't gonna tell nothing, he ain't gonna do nothing. In fact, he gonna be still snatching with his eyes closed with other people that owe money. I don't care about you, better get my money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how he do. But yeah, this knockout though, man. But that's all I'm trying to let y'all know, man. Size don't make a man, man. It's the heart that's in you and what you willing to do. It's not what you capable of. What are you willing to do? And Knockout willing to go the extra mile, whether he get locked up, whether he whatever. And he will pick that thing up. You know what I'm saying? He will pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fooling around in and out with this gang stuff too. So if they move, he gonna move. Because they know they got a top soldier and he gonna be on the front line. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna push if he got to push. You know what I'm saying? But good dude, man. Good little young brother, man. He just caught up in his heart, man. He got more heart than he got common sense. If he got a flaw, that's it. He got more heart than he got common sense. Because the things that he's doing is just pushing them back and keeping them in the penitentiary even longer. But he just got too much heart, man. And you know, and now you live by the sword, you die by the sword. He started out whooping jokers and fighting jokers, so he gonna continue to do that for the rest of his bit because that's what he's known for. You know what I'm saying? You get smart with Knockout, man, and say something slick or something like that, man, you better guard your grill because he gonna take off on you. He just picking the right time, the right angle, the right moment. He gonna line you up. Mop! Nail! He gonna line you up. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But, man, hey, man, shout out to Knockout, man. He should be on his way home. He might be home. I don't know. But he had my number, man. Hopefully he get in touch with me, man. But shout out to the soldier, man. Real life soldier. Little bitty soldier, but still a soldier nevertheless. You hear me? You know? So, like I said, man, it ain't what you're capable of, man. It's what you're willing to do, man. Knockout he ain't no limitations, man. You trying to get at him, he trying to get at you. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. More stories coming. Get their membership, baby. And you will get these things uncut raw with the same language, the same lingo and everything, the same vibrations, the same tension, the same aggression that they was getting it to you in the penitentiary. And you don't want this life. I can guarantee you that. I can assure you of that. So, you know, like I said, man, it ain't never gonna get that bad out here that you want to be in there. So keep that in mind, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Leave a comment, leave a like. It's gonna grow the algorithm. It's gonna grow our numbers, and we're gonna get this meet and greet at 150, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Salute, man. We out here. Peace.
The bacon special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young.
I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.